Ahoy my hearties, is the first video that I'm recording in this series of videos. I have planned to record a bunch of video tutorials about how to recreate a logo. And the first one that I'm going to work on is this logo that you're looking at this moment. The reason that I'm recording this video is that in this way you can learn a lot about the software. You actively thinking about the software features and try to put them together to come up with the final result, which is the illustration that you're trying to recreate. I'm going to Dribble website, and this logo that I'm going to recreate is from NT Monogram and is designed by Gert van Duinen. If I don't mistaken, Gert van Duinen. It's a beautiful artwork and you can follow him if you like from his page. I'm going to save this one on the desktop. Let me save the image on the desktop, and it's going to be on the desktop, and inside the Illustrator I'm going to the file and make a new artboard, and the size of the artboard can be anything, but most of the time I'm using this one, 2080 at 720. I'm going to create the artboard, and we have it here. Going to the file and selecting the place and selecting this logo. We are going to use it as a reference, and by click and drag you can load this image inside your artwork. I'm going to keep it here as a reference, and I'm drawing my logo here at the left side. The first step is to make a grid for this one. This kind of illustration have some kind of perspective. Actually, it's not a true perspective, because in true perspective we have a vanishing point. But this one is orthographic perspective. It's not like the true perspective, but it's beautiful. And I'm going to show you how you can make a grid to create this one. The first step is to draw a line from top to bottom. I'm going to select this one from the left menu. If you cannot see this menu and it doesn't have all of the options here, you can go here. I'm using the latest version, CC 2019. You can click on this one and go to here and select Advanced. I'm selecting the line segment tool, and you start from top to bottom like this. Okay, and the stroke going to be 1 pt, 1 point. The next step, I want to make a copy of this one, but put it 30 pixels to the right. For doing this, select this one, the selection tool, and press enter. It's going to open up a move dialog box for you. I'm going to move it horizontally, so I'm putting 30 here, and vertical must be 0, and angle is going to be 0 also. And if you check this preview, you can see that from here it's going to move to this location. I'm going to click on this copy. It's going to make a copy of this one. If you want to actually repeat this process, the only things that you need to do is to press Ctrl and D like this. It's going to repeat the last transformation for you, last kind of transform that you have. It's going to be here, Object, Transform, and Transform again. And the shortcut is Ctrl D on Windows and Command D on Mac. And I'm going to press again and again. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to keep it on odd number because the center line is important. I'm going to keep it here. The next step is to select everything and rotate it 60 degrees twice and make 2 copies of these lines. I'm going to select Rotate tool from here and press enter. And here in the angle, you can enter the number that you want, which is 60. And I'm going to click on this one, copy. It's going to make a copy. And again, Ctrl D to make another one. As you can see, I have some kind of grid here. And I'm putting it here. I have some kind of grid at this time. The rest is extremely simple to create this one. The only things that you need to do is to select everything that you have, all of the lines, and go to the left sidebar and select Shape Builder tool. And I'm going to make this shape this one, this T, this is some kind of T. When you select the shape builder, the only thing that you need to do is to click and drag. In this way, you can connect all of these cells together, such as this. I'm going to go down in this way, come here, and going in this direction. Okay, coming here and coming down. And I have this shape here. And from here, I want to make this side. From here to make this one. And here, click and drag to connect these two together. And I have something here. I have to click once on this section because we want to make a shape here, make a triangle here. And we have another one here. Just click on this one. And again, we have this here, connecting these two together and connecting these two together. And we have something here. Just click on this one. Now I have all of these shapes that we need to have. The only thing that I have to do is to select the rest of the line. For example, the top section, press delete to delete them. Select this section, delete them from the bottom, delete them, sorry. Select these lines, delete them from this section and delete them. As you can see, I have exactly the same shape here. It has actually larger stroke. I can increase the stroke to, for example, 4. It's going to be like this. If I zoom in, the corners are not that much beautiful. As you can see, it's jagged. To solve the problem here, go to the stroke and select the corners to the round join, such as this one. As you can see, it's exactly like the shape that we have here. And the last step is to select everything, go to Object, and group them together. Now I have a group of shapes together. I'm going to here and selecting Rectangle tool, draw something like this, and fill it with the black color. Remove the stroke because we do not need to have a stroke for this one. And selecting the same layer, I'm going to send this to back. Arrange, send to back. And I can select the shape that I have and change the stroke color to white. And as you can see, I have the same shape here. We have designed it in less than 5 minutes inside Adobe Illustrator. It's very simple to create this kind of illustrations. The first concept going to take a little time to design these kind of things, but you can do this. You can bring a paper and draw these lines on a piece of paper and try to draw something on that one and make this kind of logos. It's very simple to create this one. As you can see, it's very simple to create this kind of logos. The most important part is to create that grid. And after that, it's very simple to create illustration which have this kind of perspective. If you like this kind of videos, you can subscribe to this channel. I'm going to release a bunch of video tutorials about logo creation, icon set design, illustration in general, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, because it is the things that I'm doing in the past 12 years. I'm designing user interface and I'm doing front-end web development. Thank you for your time and goodbye.